Hey there Aquarius, welcome to your weekly tarot readings. One is for October 9th to the 15th, so let's jump in and see what's on the cards for you. Now before I do, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me, you might want to think about leaving me a comment, and please do hit subscribe on your way out. That would be really greatly appreciated. It's all engagement based over here on YouTube, so that's what keeps these readings coming. And when you do comment, I get to know you, we create an energetic connection, and it makes it much easier and more aligned for me to read for my collective. And I really love the community that we're building here, so I'd be super grateful for that. A couple of other things: if at any time you'd like a personal reading, you can follow the first link down below to my website. You can check out what I do offer there if you'd like to tune into your specific circumstances. I do also have a freebie, a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. That is linked below, as is my paid offering for you to learn all the tarot basics and my professional signature reading process. That one is called The Initiation, and it is an immersive tarot journey where you really learn to read spreads for yourself, family, friends, and hey, maybe even do paid readings if that is a calling for you. There's also my karmic community. That is my free email newsletter, linked down below if you want to join that. And my Instagram account, I'm very active and interactive with daily content and daily readings over there if you would like more. But please do either use the link down below or look for the blue ticked verified account. There are so many scammers out there, and the blue tick verified account, that's why I pay for that, because you'll know that it's me and you're not dealing with a scammer, and that will only ever be my one account. So you can find me there if you'd like to. Okay, let's jump in with your reading. Now, I start this off with an Oracle card, Aquarius, from the Moonology Oracle deck. You know, it's my fave if you watch me, and I have a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So the full moon energy feels like things coming to a head here, coming to completion, coming to conclusion. Does feel a little bit Tower-esque for me, where there might be a circumstance where things kind of heat up or implode a little bit here to shift you. And often that happens when maybe there's been signs and you need maybe a bigger push, and the universe will always create that sort of false rock bottom where we do need it. So Aries energy coming through, you might be dealing with an Aries, or the Aries energy is really about making bold moves, stepping up, taking leaps of faith. So maybe that is required in your situation. Okay, let's draw your major arcana. So Aquarius, I've got just the 22 major arcana here, which are the big themes in tarot. And for you, I have the universe. That is a gorgeous energy though, by the way, and look at this card, it's stunning. So the very last major arcana, and it follows on from judgment, the final judgment. So when this energy comes in, you are being asked to consider if it's the last call in your situation. Are you going around for another cycle, or are you calling it quits? I just saw 333 on the recording as I said that, and that's the energy of creation, rebirth. So a fiery climax really is coming here. Is the situation holding you back? Is it bringing you growth? Is it what you want for the future? If not, there is a victory in allowing cycles to complete that maybe are due to complete anyway. I feel like we've got a door here that is already closing, Aquarius, and you're being asked to give it that final push. So the universe is usually significant, like a long-term situation ending. It could be a 10 or 20 year cycle, it could be a long marriage, a long employment contract, or business, or living in a certain home or location. A fiery climax is coming, because maybe without that push, you would just stay and time would elapse. But I feel like there's another significant destiny point that you're being moved towards here. So let's get some more information out, Aquarius. I am going to draw your situational energy. I will be reading a card pair. The card I pull and the bottom of the deck energy. All right. Destiny is so calling you. Look, for a lot of you with the Eight of Pentacles, this is something that you have been heavily invested in for a really long time. For a lot of you, yes, this is work, career with the Eight of Pentacles, or business. Other than that, it could be a property that you've built up, something that you've really invested your time, your effort and energy into over a long period of time. But, there is often a time that it comes that is the best time for release, so that you can move on to your next significant time in your life plan. That's what the star is for me. It's a card of destiny and stars aligning in this unique moment to move you. And interestingly, this is the energy that comes after the Tower in the sequence of the major arcana. And I was feeling, very, Tower moment when I read this card. But we don't have the Tower here yet. Let's see if it comes through. But that might mean that's the very thing that we have been avoiding, allowing a tower to fall, or consciously dismantling a tower. Because, it's not in alignment anymore, or we've outgrown it, or it's just had its cycle, it's had its time in your life. I think that by February, right, and Aquarius, this is your major arcana, I'm missing that bit out. By February, I think that you've made a move in a new direction. It's a rebirth, right? Recreation, that number 333 that I saw. Yeah, this is huge. So, and with your card coming out there, it feels like you need to make a move, and the move is yours to make, Aquarius. So let's see what your blocks, obstacles and challenges are in that process. Oof. Yeah, I've got the Five of Swords, and I've got the Scorpio energy of the King of Cups. Now, the Five of Swords is this energy for me of a critical turning point, and knowing when it is time to call it, knowing when it is time to walk away. So we've got a critical turning point, and I think that the situation has become tense, or has become, like stressful, or irrational, or there might be arguments with you and the other people involved here, because when we fall out of alignment, it doesn't flow, and we can butt heads, and we can get into this energy where we're striving for a win, but it's either not happening, or it will come at too much of a personal cost. So the King of Cups coming through is saying it's time to step into King energy, gender and specific of course, but make a mature, emotionally intelligent decision to move forward. And this is Scorpio energy, and it's the energy of the Death card, and that's about release and surrender in order to move forward towards a new beginning. Again, we don't have the Death card here, because maybe that's the very thing that you've been resisting. I feel that maybe you've been in hanged man, right? You've been in suspension for some time. I've got November energy here, and I think that November is maybe where, it's time to make that move, and that's in a few weeks' time. It could be that things escalate in November, and that's why it's time to start, working towards the change that you need to make now, Aquarius. And get those ducks in a row, right? Get those stars aligning for you so you can make that move. Let's see what your advice is. Oh, double aces. Your advice 100% is to move towards the new, right? Now, Ace of Pentacles could be new work contract, new home, new finance. It's the new solid beginning, and the Ace of Swords is you getting that answer, the breakthrough, the victory. So whatever you need to dismantle this tower and move forward, Aquarius, it's time to start reaching out. Remember, make that plan, do the work to make it happen, because double aces is like, a huge doorway opening, that brings profound change into your life. And see the little reef of the world there? Well, on the Rider-Waite version of the World card, which is this one here, it's called the Universe in this deck. It shows up in this card because it feels like after you've gone through that cyclic completion or initiated that, you step through and a golden opportunity is yours. And we see the Garden of Eden here, like it's growth, it's flourishing, it's positive, but you have to step forward and claim it. And there's a move here for you to make. So there's a really beautiful winning energy here by stepping into that maturity of the King of Cups, and, and actually saying, yeah, it's time. All right, let's get the outcome. And with the Ace of Swords, you might even learn a truth or get some information that sort of makes this a no-brainer to finally move in that direction. Outcome. Oof. Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I actually think that there's some kind of new contract here for you. Now, the Queen of Swords is justice energy. And that for me is always like, okay, T for timeout. We need to address this. There's got to be this change. There's got to be this adjustment. We can't keep going, you know, how we are, or there's going to be a fiery climax where things really implode, okay? We don't want to get to this energy. We want to start moving before it escalates to that point, right? Now, the Queen of Swords is transformation through forward movement. There could even be a legal component here, like a needing to end a, you know, an employment contract, you know, marriage agreement for some of you, exit out of a mortgage or, you know, rental property agreement, all of those kinds of things. But I also feel on the flip side of that, a new contract is being prepared for you. I always say that the pages is like the energy. It's all 1111. It's all coming in, the angel numbers. I always say that the pages are like the energy that comes in before the Ace of the same suit, meaning the Ace of Pentacles is being prepared for you, and we've seen that in this reading. So we've got divine orchestration and things lining up, but you can work with this energy and speed it up by saying, yes, this is the time. I know when to walk away. I know that if I stay in this situation and push, it's going to come at a cost. I'm moving through the final judgment. I'm following the signs, and I'm wrapping up this very long cycle because it is time for positive change. So Aquarius, that is what I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstances, first link down below will take you to my website. You can check those out there. Please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe on your way out. I'd be super grateful for that. And I am just cheering you on. I'm wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care, Aquarius. Bye for now.